My name's Jane, and Colin is my husband. He's had an implant for 7 years. I think it was 2016 when he had it. And we live near London in the UK. Colin began to lose his hearing in his mid-30s, and we had little children. So at first he could hear what they were saying as they were developing. And then he began to lose his hearing. And with that, he lost his confidence. So he gradually got more isolated because the children would look to me for answers. They would say, "Oh, Mummy, can we do this?" I say, and it's easier to ask Mummy because Daddy would say, "Pardon?" and ask them to repeat themselves. So they always came to me. So he missed out then. And yes, he felt more isolated and kind of shrunk back into himself. So that was before he had his implant. Life was quite difficult for him for many, many years, yeah. I think the help of someone else, even if you're living on your own, to have a relative or a neighbour, someone or a good friend that will help you, I think that's a big benefit, to be honest, Because people do wonder, what it's going to be like after. Am I going to regret it? Am I not going to be? Am I going to wish I never had it? And so I think it's really beneficial. And as a partner of a implantee, I think it's good to say my side of the story and the difference it's made. But the work you have to put in at the beginning. But then you want him to have the best outcome, so it's all right to do it. It's good. One of the most remarkable things for him, and that our children, because it was always me that would answer the phone when they were young. When they lived with us, we never had a phone. So since they've got their own lives and they live away, they've always spoken to me on the phone. And one of our daughters one day phoned up expecting to speak to me, but Colin picked the phone up, and she spoke, and they had a conversation. And she said to me afterwards, she said, "Mum, that was so emotional. That's the first time in my life I've ever spoken to Dad on the phone." And it was really, it's the kind of thing you just don't realise. But so now he speaks to his children on the phone. And so that was a big, big change for him. I let them know that you're going to be with them all the way through it and support them. To let them say, I'll be supporting you all the way. It's not something that they're doing on their own, but, you can do it with my help kind of thing, I would say. But to let it be their decision. It's got to be their decision. You can't be twisting their arm and saying, "Oh, go on, go on, go on." It's got to be their decision. But let them know that you'll be supporting them all the way and helping them do all the exercises and things to hear the new sounds, and yeah.